episode of Be You Yogini. Today's class is about an hour, maybe hour and 10 minutes. We do a lot of standing poses, and then we move into some nice deep stretches. So it's a really great class if you're looking for a well-rounded practice. I would recommend doing this in the evening, maybe before dinner, so that you kind of, heat up that body, warm up those muscles before you settle down for the evening. Or, of course, it's a great way to start your day. Remember to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And I will see you guys again soon. Namaste.
Begin lying on your back in Shavasana. Feet a little wider than hips with distance. Shoulders open, heart open. Your neck is long on the mat, and you can close your eyes. Bring your focus inward. Focus on this present moment. With every inhale, expand your belly. Every exhale, soften. Feel your muscles, your bones. Everything relax down into the earth, into the support underneath you. Begin to place your mind at your feet. Feel the sensations there. Keep them relaxed. And as you inhale, draw your breath all the way up from your feet, through your shins, your knees, your thighs, your belly, your ribs, exhaling when you need to, and inhaling, continue to move up your body to your heart, from your fingertips to your elbows, to your shoulders, to your neck, your jaw, your eyes, your third eye chakra, the crown of your head. On your next inhale, raise your right arm up, engaging it. Bring it into a fist. Exhale, relax. Inhale, the left arm up off of the floor. Engage it. Exhale, relax. Inhale the right leg. Flex your foot. Exhale, relax. Inhale the left leg, flex your foot. Exhale, relax. Inhale the head, your face. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift everything up. Use your core, engage everything. Exhale, relax. Inhale one more time, bring everything up, use that core. Raise off of your mat. Exhale, relax. Inhale one more time, pointing your feet. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Raise up off of the mat. Exhale, relax. And then go ahead and roll your ankles and your wrists. Maybe your hips will move in and out as well. And once you've done a few times in one direction, roll your ankles and wrists in the other direction too. And then on your next inhale, raise your arms above your head. Take a nice big stretch on your mat, everything reaching out. Exhale, soften. And then slowly When you're ready, bend your knees, feet close to your hips. Feel your spine connected to the earth. And then go ahead and bend your arms at your side. Inhale, lift your hips up into the sky, bridge pose. The chin is reaching away from your chest, and the chest is reaching up toward the sky. Your inside thighs are reaching down toward the earth. One more breath here. Exhale, let everything drop back down onto the mat. And shake your head no, side to side, a few times, releasing any tension out of the neck. And then come back up into bridge at your own pace. You can press your elbows into the mat for more stability. Make sure to drag your heels toward your hips, engaging your hamstrings. Inhale and exhale, relax back onto the mat. Shake your head from side to side. And this whole time you can keep your eyes closed if you wish, or open them, whatever feels best for you. And we'll be taking bridge one more time. So you can bend your elbows, or if you wish, you can interlace your fingers behind your back. Come up into bridge. And then inhale, press into your left heel, and raise your right leg up into the sky, pointing your foot. Exhale, flex your foot, and draw it back down onto the earth. Switching legs, press into that right heel. Inhale, raise the left heel, the left leg up into the sky, point. Exhale, flex, and release it back down onto the earth. Remain in bridge pose for just maybe a few more breaths. And then exhale, slowly release, come back onto the mat. Bring both knees into your chest and rock from side to side, giving yourself a nice little hug, massaging your spine. Grab behind your thighs and then begin to rock forward and back and come up into a seated position. Again, you can keep your eyes closed here if you wish. With your hands on your knees, bring your heart forward on an inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, curving your spine in. So we're doing seated cat-cow, moving with your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, warming up our spine here. And if you'd like, you can take circles with your spine, with your chest. Maybe even engage your neck into small circles. Moving in one direction a few times. And on your next exhale, moving in the other direction. We're warming up our body here. We're starting to become a little more active in our practice. When you're ready, come back to center. Take a breath. Inhaling, raising your arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your palms together. Slowly bring your hands down to your heart. And you can bow your head to greet your heart and all the effort it took you so far to get on your mat and get to this point in our practice. Just living in this moment right here, right now. Exhale, releasing your hands. Roll past your knees and come into plank. With the heart reaching forward, the thighs reaching up toward the sky, the heels reaching back, a relaxed jaw, a relaxed face, engaging the core. And then exhale, press back into downward facing dog, the inner thighs reaching back toward the back wall, the palms evenly distributing the weight on the mat. And then, of course, you can walk your dog, whatever feels best for you. Inhaling and exhaling here, always remembering to breathe with your movement. Come back to center. Take an inhale and an exhale. You can shake your head no, shake your head yes, always remembering to relax the neck in downward dog. Inhale, come back to plank, engaging the core. And then step into forward bend. Hips or feet about hips width distance. And you can grab opposite elbows if you wish, relaxing the spine over. You can have a slight bend in your knees. It's still early in the practice here, so be kind to yourself. Inhale, reach your heart forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Maybe grabbing the ankles, the feet for a deeper stretch. And then ground through your feet. Inhale, pressing through your legs all the way up to mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way over, long spine. Inhale, flat back, reaching the heart forward, the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, slowly roll up all the way back up to mountain pose. Exhale, right arm down to the right thigh, bending over to the right for a side stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side stretch to the left. So we're getting different movements in our spine here, warming up our spine in 360 degrees, all the dimensions of our movement, so that we can have a stabilized, strong foundation. Exhale, come back to center. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. Hold for one breath here, engaging that core. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Reaching the heart forward, the elbows back, the tops of the feet press into the mat, the hips press into the mat. Take one more breath. Exhale, fold. Press back into downward facing dog. Pressing into those hands, reaching those triceps back. On your next exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Hands above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep moving here. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Reaching long. Exhale, bend your knees. Slowly roll up all the way back to mountain pose. Hands above your head. Exhale, stretching to the right. Looking past your left arm. Inhale, back to center. Looking past the right arm, stretching over to the left. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. You can interlace your fingers here, stand really tall, and then once you set that foundation, you can arch back for a nice little back bend. And when you're ready, exhale, fold all the way over. Good. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank. Strong foundation here, using those hands to press away the floor. And then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back in a downward facing dog. Heels to the earth, inner thighs to the back of the room. Always knowing that you can take child's pose, you can take dolphin, whatever you wish, if you're feeling like you need a rest. And then exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands through heart center. Moving with our breath. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, bending the knees. Slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way back up to a straight spine. Exhale, stretching to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, stretching to the left. And inhale, back to center. Reaching up, maybe interlacing your fingers for a nice little back bend here. And exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, step back into plank. Engaging that core. Exhale, navel to spine. Take one more inhale with your heart leading you forward. And when you're ready, exhale, bending the elbows back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Reaching the heart forward. Exhale, press back in a downward facing dog. And see if you can release that tension from your neck and your face in down dog at this moment. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of the mat. Forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Maybe grabbing behind the ankles for a deep stretch. And then inhale, come all the way up, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Releasing the arms. Inhale, raise them above your head, reaching out and forward as you dive down into standing forward bend. Exhale, bring the right leg back into a low lunge. The left knee is above the left ankle. And the right heel is pressing back, the right thigh is pressing up toward the sky. Set that foundation. And then exhale, bend the right knee to the earth. You can bring the hands to the top of your left thigh. Drawing that right hip forward, the left hip back. Engage the core. Inhale, raising the arms over the head. Exhale, hands to heart center. And twist to the right. Sorry, to the left. Take the right elbow and twist to the left. And know that the head is the last thing to twist. So make sure that you don't over twist your neck and bring tension to it. Inhale, come back to center, reaching the arms up. Exhale, fold. Straighten the right leg. Low lunge. Bring the left foot back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward into a low lunge. Drawing that right hip back, that left hip forward. The right knee is directly above the right ankle. Using that power in that left thigh. And when you're ready, exhale, draw the left knee down to the earth. You can bring the hands to the top of the right thigh. Set your foundation here. Draw those feet, that right foot, that left knee together. And use that energy to pull yourself up, reaching the arms up over your head. Inhaling and exhaling, a nice stretch. Relaxing the shoulders. And then exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. Use the left elbow on the outside of the right knee to twist. Your heart is open here. You can press into that right knee with your left elbow to twist a little deeper. When you're ready, exhale, come back to center. Inhale, take one more breath, one more nice long stretch up into the sky. And then exhale, hands to the earth. Straighten the left leg and step into forward bend. You can grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. Just for a moment here to relax your spine. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Maybe grabbing the backs of your ankles or your calves for a deeper stretch. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Release that spine, release that head. Inhale, with strong legs, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, with a back bend here. Arms reaching up. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back into a left lunge, the right leg back. Set your foundation here. Use that core. And then inhale, sweep your arms up over your head, come all the way up into crescent pose, bringing the left hip back, the right hip forward. Engaging that core, exhale your navel to your spine. Relax your shoulders as you reach your fingers up into the sky. On your next exhale, bring your hands to your heart center and twist to the left. The outside of your right elbow touches the outside of your left knee. And still powering through that right thigh, engaging it, reaching it toward the sky. And exhaling, navel to spine. Inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels to the earth. Take one more breath here. And then inhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Set your foundation, plant your feet, engage that core. And then inhale, sweep the arms forward, come up into crescent pose. The right hip reaches back, the left hip reaches forward. The core is engaged. Exhale, navel to spine, relaxing the shoulders down your spine. Your gaze might be a little forward and up as you reach toward the sky. And when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart center and bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, twisting to the right. And notice how the spine is long and straight. It's a long diagonal line from your sacrum all the way through the crown of your head. One more breath here. Inhale, come back to center. Reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold. And step into standing forward bend. Hands to the earth, or you can grab your ankles or hands to elbows, whichever you prefer at this moment. Just relax your head, relax your spine. On your next inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, power through those legs. Come all the way up to standing. Hands above your head. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way over. Standing forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Low lunge. And then turn your right heel in to come up into warrior two. So the left knee is directly above the left ankle. And you can look at it and make sure it's tracking over the pinky side of your toe, so that way it's not folding in toward your big toe, because we don't want to damage our ligaments in our knee. Engaging that back leg, engaging the core, exhale, navel to spine, sinking into that left thigh. And then when you're ready, inhale, open up the left palm to the sky and arch back, stretching your left side body into reverse warrior. Taking a breath here. And exhale, come back into warrior two, coming back where we came from. Exhale, windmill your arms down, step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take one more breath. And then when you're ready, step the right foot forward. Plant that left heel onto the earth. Set your foundation with your legs. Inhale, come all the way up into Warrior Two. Take a moment to look at that right knee. Make sure it's tracking over the pinky side of your foot. Reaching those arms long, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing your jaw. Engaging that core, navel to spine as you exhale. And when you're ready, flip that right palm open. Inhale, reverse warrior, reaching that side body long. And maybe taking a bind here, the left arm reaching back to the right thigh. Exhale, come back into Warrior Two. One more breath here. Exhale, windmill the arms down, turn the hip in, low lunge, and then step forward, standing forward bend, the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Take a moment here, this nice stretch. Inhale, come all the way up, bending the knees this time to come up into chair pose, sweeping the arms up over your head, sitting those hips back, engaging that core, and relaxing the shoulders as you sit back on your heels. Take one more breath here. Inhale all the way up to stand. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Relax. Find those moments of stillness. And then bend the knees. Inhale, sweep up, back into chair pose. Engaging that core. You have a straight spine, sitting back on those heels. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Another twist here, bringing the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Long spine through the crown of the head. And making sure that the knees stay even as you twist. Inhale, come back to center, reaching the arms up over your head. On your next inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, bend your knees. Inhale, sweep your arms up, back into chair pose. Sitting back as far as you can. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twisting to the right this time, the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. A long spine, relax the face. Try to open that heart. And really just twisting out what's not necessary any longer. Inhale, come back to center, chair pose. On your next inhale, straighten your legs, reach up. Exhale, fold all the way over. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And then if you want to, take your palms of your hands, place them underneath the balls of your feet so that your toes line up with your wrists for a nice deep stretch. Relaxing the spine. Just breathe. Take a moment here to really find a nice deep stretch all throughout the back of the legs and the back of your spine, the whole back body here. Breathing in and out through the nose. If you need to let out any heat, breathe out through the mouth. Inhale. Come off of your hands, reaching your heart forward. Exhale, fold. And then exhale, step the right leg back into a low lunge. And then inhale, turn your hip all the way out for a nice Little side stretch here. So it's almost like a half yoga squat. You have your right leg straight, your left leg bent. Bring your hands to your heart center, engaging those legs. If you can, try switching to the other side without using your hands. Of course, if you're off balance, if you can't do this yet, use your hands to help you switch to the right side. And then come into a low lunge on the right, turning that left hip in. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Nice hamstring stretch here. Keeping that left leg engaged. Exhale out all the tension. Inhale, heart forward, low lunge. Exhale, come back into our nice half yoga squat. Leg stretch. Hands to heart center on the right side, pointing that left foot. Inhale, switch sides, squatting on the left, the right leg straight. And then exhale, turn to the left side of your mat, low lunge. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, straighten the left leg, fold over for a nice left hamstring stretch. The right leg is still engaged, keeping the hips nice and even. On your next exhale, walk your hands toward the center of your mat for a nice wide-legged forward bend. The toes pointing forward. Relax the head, the spine down to the earth. Inhale, reach your heart forward. And then exhale, walk your hands over to the right leg. Nice right leg stretch here. You can maybe even feel this in the left side of your body, your left ribs and torso muscles there. And when you're ready, walk your hands to the left side. Maybe bending the right knee, straightening the right leg when necessary. Feel a nice stretch there, relaxing over. And finding a way to stretch without bringing a lot of tension into our bodies. Exhale, come back to center. Palms on the earth. Place the crown of your head on the earth. Reach your palms a little farther back. And this is good practice. If you do have a headstand practice, you can of course go into a headstand at this point. I'm just going to show you that you can also just practice by lifting your heels up off of the earth and feeling the weight of your body going more onto the crown of your head. So we're kind of lifting that weight off of our feet, onto the balls of our feet, and then lowering back down. You can do that a few times. Inhale, release that. Walk your hands back forward. Place the left palm directly in front of your face. Inhale, the right arm all the way up into the sky, twisting open to the right. A nice side twist here. Opening up that heart. Exhale, the right arm down. Replace the right hand onto the floor. Exhale, the left arm all the way up into the sky. Nice twist here. And then exhale, bring the left arm back down. You can slowly heel toe your feet a little closer together. Bending your knees, toes out, heels in. Come into a nice little inner thigh stretch here with our knees bent. You can keep your elbows on your thighs. And if you want, you can press one arm at a time into the inside knees, inside thighs, and really get a nice inner groin stretch there. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, keeping your feet where you are, straightening the legs. Exhale, bending the arms, bending the legs, come into goddess pose, engaging the core, engaging those thighs, trying to sink as low as possible, keeping the chest up. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, come back down. And if you wish, you can sway your hips side to side, getting a little movement here, right to left. It's always nice to have a little bit of swaying motion in our bodies. And then when you're ready, come back to center. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms up over your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then inhale, bring your arms up overhead, interlace your fingers. Exhale, stretch to the left, keeping your legs where they are. Nice side body stretch here. Again, moving your spine in different directions. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the right. Different motions of our spine. Really getting a well-rounded body workout here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the arms down to your hips, and you can heel toe your feet back together underneath those hips. Maybe give a little shake here. Again, it's always nice to give a little movement. And then take your palms of your hands to your lower back. Inhale, reaching your heart forward. Little back bend here. Exhale, release the hands, bring them forward in front of your heart. Exhale, curve. So it's almost another version of cat-cow here, moving with your breath. Inhale, hands behind your back. Exhale, hands in front of the heart, reaching forward, curving your spine. Keeping the legs straight while we do that. One more time. Exhale, curve. Inhale, come back to center. Feel the weight on your right leg. We're going to move into tree pose. And if you need to move against a wall, that's perfectly fine as well. Bring the left foot either on the inside of the right thigh, the right shin, or the right ankle. Just don't place it on your knee. Place your hands on your hips, feel where they are, make sure they're nice and even. The left hip should be pointing down, the right leg should be pulling up. And then you can bring your hands to heart center. Reaching the gaze up, you can bring your arms over your head. Engaging that core, sending that energy down through your right heel and up through the palms of your hands. Exhale, release the arms. And then coming out of tree pose, go ahead and bring your left ankle on top of your right knee, bending the right leg. Slowly bring your arms, your hands down onto the floor. If you need a block in front of you, go ahead and place a yoga block. And this is a nice deep hip stretch. You'll feel it in your left hip. And you of course want to keep that left foot flexed to protect your left knee. Take one more breath here. Inhale, slowly come all the way up, maybe trying not to place that left foot back onto the ground yet. Draw the left knee into your chest. You can hold it with your hands interlaced around the knee. And then if you'd like to, you can grab yoga toe lock with the left foot, straighten the left leg out, keeping the chest up, the left hip down. Maybe releasing the yoga toe lock. Take a breath, keeping the leg in the air. Exhale, release. Come back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Feeling that energy coming up through your legs. Transfer the weight onto your left leg. Bring the right foot to the inner left thigh, the inner left shin, or the left ankle, just not on the left knee. Your hands on your hips, feel where those are. Make sure they're even. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart center, engaging that core. Exhale, navel to spine, finding that foundation in this pose. And one side might feel a little different than the other. You can stay with your hands at your heart center, or you can inhale, bring them up overhead, interlacing your fingers, shining your heart out. You can also come into a yoga mudra, the point of your fingers and thumbs touching. Heart is open. Gaze is soft. Exhale when you're ready. Release the arms. Take the right ankle on top of the right knee, or the left knee, sorry. Bending the left leg. Bring your hands down to the earth or to a yoga block. Folding over, stretching the right hip. Keeping the right foot flexed and engaged to protect that right knee. And breathing here. Exhale out of the nose, inhale through the nose. Keeping that yogic breath throughout our practice, that rhythm, that pulse. When you're ready, press into that left leg into the floor and slowly come up, taking that right knee in toward your chest. And if you'd like to, you can take yoga toe lock on the right leg, stretching that right leg out. And this is challenging. It takes a lot of strength. Use that core. You can even release the leg or release the toe lock and have the leg out in the air. Just for a breath. Exhale, release it. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, curve your spine, hands to heart center. Thanking yourself for trying today. Those are some difficult balancing postures. And we're going to move to dancer's pose. So this is also a difficult balancing posture. Standing on your right leg, you can reach your left hand back and grab the outside of the ankle or the foot. And maybe that's where you stop today. If you're feeling great at this moment, you can press that left foot back, the right arm forward, the chest up, come into full dancer. Keeping those hips even, keeping that right leg engaged. Releasing that tension out of your face. Taking one more breath. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing. Maybe taking a nice thigh stretch by grabbing your toes behind your bum with both hands. Exhale, release. And we'll do the other side. So reaching the left arm up, the right arm back, grabbing the foot or the ankle. I like to flex my foot. Sends a little bit more energy for me. And of course you can stay here or you can press that right foot up into the sky and toward the back of the room. And trying to keep those hips even. It's difficult, my friends. It's challenging. And it's always nice to challenge yourself, of course. Reaching that heart open. Take one more breath. Inhale, come back up to center. Take a nice little right thigh stretch by grabbing the toes with both hands behind you. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. And exhale, fold all the way over, standing forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And maybe bring your hands a little farther forward and bring the weight off of your heels onto your tippy toes. Maybe do that a few times. It should feel pretty nice. Exhale, bend your knees. Step back into plank. Take a breath here, engaging that core, straightening those legs, powering through those thighs. And then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reaching the heels back to the earth. On your next inhale, draw the right foot up into the sky. Open up the right hip, bend the right leg. Inhale, straighten the right leg, turn the right hip in. Exhale, draw your heel all the way up to your left hand for pigeon. So we have our right leg bent, the right ankle, the right foot is still engaged and flexed to protect the right knee. The left hip is drawing down toward the earth. And you can stay with your chest upright. If you need a pillow or a yoga block, place it underneath your right hip. And you can also fold toward the mat, the heart toward the earth, and relax in this pose. The hips are the biggest joint in the body, so we carry a lot of tension, especially if we sit at a desk all day. So this might be a little bit uncomfortable for you. If you feel any sharp pain, move out of the pose. If it feels like it's a deep, intense stretch, see how long you can stay with it. I'm going to leave us here for about a minute. And just breathe. When you're ready, you're going to slowly walk your hands back toward your hips. And this is optional. What you're going to do is bend the left leg, bringing the left foot toward your left hand, and see if you can hold on to it. Pull it toward your left hip for a nice thigh stretch. And trying to keep that left hip drawing toward the earth, the heart toward the front of the room. Exhale, you can release that stretch. Curl your toes under, step back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And then inhale, draw the left heel up into the sky. Open up that left hip. Exhale, bend the left leg. Inhale, straighten the left leg, turn the left hip back in. And draw the left knee up toward your chest for pigeon on the left side. And your left side might feel drastically different than your right. I know my left side is a little tighter, so I keep my left heel toward my right hip. If you want a deeper stretch, you move that left foot farther away from your right hip toward the front of the mat. And of course, if you need that yoga block underneath that left hip or a pillow, go ahead and use it. You can relax down into the stretch. For a few breaths here, just relax. And when you're ready, you can walk your hands back toward your hips. You can stay in pigeon, or you can reach back for that right foot, bending the right leg for a nice thigh stretch. Keeping that heart forward, the hips forward. Drawing that right heel toward that right hip as much as you can and as much as feels comfortable. Again, you don't want to strain the knee or feel any sharp pain in your knee. If you do, release it, back off of it, try it another day. Exhale, release that leg, curl the right toes under, press back in a downward facing dog. Pressing into the palms, reaching the heels down. Take a breath here. And then exhale, draw the knees down onto the mat, wider than your hips, and sit back into child's pose. Release the shoulders, release the arms, release any tension in that neck and that face. Close your eyes. Allow gravity to take those hips onto your heels or as close as it can get. And as we move into some nice deep stretches, allow your breath to lengthen. Inhaling deep into your belly, expanding your diaphragm. Exhale, slowly releasing the breath with grace. On your next inhale, slowly come up. Come to a tabletop, and then lower down onto your belly, all the way onto the mat. your hands at your sides. You can close your eyes and turn your face to one side, so maybe your right cheek is on the mat. Take a breath here. And then inhale. Bring your forehead to the mat, interlace your fingers behind you, straighten your arms, and take your next inhale, drawing the back of your heart up off of the floor, your feet off of the floor, into a nice back bend here. Reaching a little further, and then exhale, fold. Opposite cheek to the mat. Relax everything for a few breaths. Inhale, forehead to the mat. Interlace the fingers behind you, straightening the arms. Navel to spine on your exhale, and then inhale, come up into your back bend. Heels reaching toward the sky, the back of the heart reaching toward the sky. Take one more inhale. Exhale, fold. Release everything onto the mat. Opposite cheek to the mat. And then you can do that same back bend or any other variation you want. Or you can move into bow pose by bending your knees, grabbing the feet or the ankles. And on your inhale, press your hands into your feet into your hands, raising the chest, raising the knees off of the earth into bow. Taking a breath here, maybe rocking a little bit on your belly. Exhale, fold, release everything. Opposite cheek to the mat. Breathe into your lower back. And then one more time, whichever back bend you prefer. You can bend those knees for bow, forehead on the mat. Take an inhale and exhale. And then inhale, come rising up into bow pose, reaching those feet up into the sky, the heart reaching forward, maybe rocking a little bit on your belly. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Keeping the knees bent, windshield wiper your feet side to side to release any tension in that lower back. Release the legs, bring your hands to your chest, press back into child's pose one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Again, expanding and lengthening the breath. On your next inhale, come up and bring your legs forward to the front of your mat, sitting back on your bum. Bring the right leg forward, straight ahead of you, and then bring the left leg over, crisscrossing the left knee over the right knee, bringing the knees as close together as possible, flexing both feet to keep those knees protected. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over, reaching toward the right foot. It's a really great stretch for your right hip. It can be pretty intense. You can feel it in your IT band all the way down your leg if you have a really tight IT band. And you will release some of that tension. Again, if you feel sharp pain, back out of the pose. It should feel like a deep release. Try to relax the upper body as much as possible, bringing the forehead to the left knee. Inhale, release that stretch, slowly come up, bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, raise your arms up, exhale, fold over. And this you should feel more in your right hamstring, drawing the toes back toward you. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, fold. Taking one more breath here. Releasing toward the mat. Maybe releasing the arms completely. Just relaxing into the stretch. And slowly you can inhale, walk your hands back toward your hips. And we'll switch legs. So straighten the left leg. Draw the right knee over the left knee. Trying to reach them as close as possible, keeping both feet flexed. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold over. And again, you'll feel this in your IT band. You'll feel it in your left hip, maybe even up through your lower back. It's all connected, so in these deep stretches, you'll feel it everywhere. Breathing through it. Connecting your breath to your body. Taking a few more breaths here. See how much you can relax your upper body, your spine, your face. And then slowly you can inhale, come back up. Take the right leg, the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, raise the arms up over your head. Exhale, fold all the way over. Stretching that left hamstring, drawing the toes toward you. Releasing that spine over. And you might be able to move deeper into this stretch than in the previous one because we don't have the right leg in the way of our torso. So you might be able to grab, your heel or even put a yoga block in front of your foot, or if you have your shin or your thigh, whatever works for you. Know that with every day and every yoga practice, you can reach further and further. It's all up to you. And you're making the effort today. Take a few more breaths here. Maybe relaxing the arms and the hands completely. And just really folding over. Slowly inhale, walk your hands back up toward your hips. Release the legs out in front of you. Flexing both feet, inhale, raise your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold all the way over. Stretching both legs together, stretching your whole spine, the whole back body. This is a simple pose, but it does so much. Breathe into it. We'll be here for about a minute. It's really good for our back, so just relax into it. And use your breath to release the tension. Inhale, slowly release the pose. Come up to a straight spine. You can shake the legs out, maybe bend the knees and windshield wiper them back and forth to release any tension. We did a lot of stretching there, so it's always good to bring some slight movements in between. Come on to lay on your back, your knees bent, shoulders reaching toward each other on the back of your mat. Take a breath here with your spine connected to the earth. And then if you have a yoga strap, this is a great stretch to do with a yoga strap, so that way you don't have to bring tension to your body. Otherwise, just grab onto your leg, your right leg, hold it on the inside of your thigh or your calf or your ankle, however flexible you are. We're just going to use our yoga strap here around our foot and around our head. We'll use the counterweight of our head to draw our right leg toward our face. It's pretty simple. It might take a few seconds for you to adjust your strap and figure out the length that you need it to be. You can straighten out your left leg. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a scarf or a towel, or you can just use your hands to pull your leg toward you. Keep your right leg as straight as possible. You want the strap, if you're using it, to be a little bit, well, to feel like you almost need it to be a little longer. So that way, you're actually drawing your right leg toward your face, which is why I'm still adjusting it in the video. I want it a little shorter, so that way the weight of my head is going to draw my foot and my leg closer to my heart. So that way I don't have to use my hands, or use actually any, muscular tension in my arms. And you'll feel that heel lengthen toward the sky. You'll feel that hamstring lengthen. And all the while you're breathing, of course. Inhaling and exhaling. And as you go into the stretch a little deeper, you might tighten it a little more. Tighten your yoga strap a little more as you warm up that muscle and are able to stretch it a little further. So now you can see that I've completely relaxed my arms. I'm just using the counterweight of my head to draw my right leg toward me. It's a really relaxing way to stretch that hamstring. When you're ready, switch legs. So remove the strap from the back of your head. Place the left foot in, take the right foot out. And of course, one leg might be more flexible than the other. So as you can see, my left leg is a little less flexible. So my head's a little farther off of my mat. And that's okay. My leg will warm up. It'll go deeper into the stretch as I breathe into my hamstring and allow the weight of my head to draw the left foot toward my face and toward my chest. And I just relax my arms. I keep the right leg engaged. I keep the right foot flexed because we want our hips to remain even. And just breathe. You can even close your eyes here. With the yoga strap, it's pretty relaxing. So I suggest using the yoga strap. It's a pretty nice addition. Makes it more of a restorative stretch. Taking a few more breaths here. And then when you're ready, you can Release the yoga strap. You can release your leg. And just take both of your knees into your chest, hugging them close to your heart. And then release the right leg, taking the left knee into a nice twist. So bringing the left knee over to the right. The left arm reaches out. You can gaze past your fingertips or even close your eyes. And creating length through our spine as we twist. So imagine that someone has a string and they're pulling your left hip down toward your right foot. So you're lengthening that spine as you twist your heart open. And you keep both feet flexed, engaging both legs as we twist. Relaxing the top body, the torso and the face and the arms as much as possible. Inhaling, see if you can twist a little further. Never forcing anything, but always engaging a little deeper. Just playing with it, seeing where you can go today. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Hug the left knee in one more time, and then draw it back down toward the earth. Switch legs, so draw the right knee into your chest. And when you're ready, exhale. Draw the right knee over to the left, flexing both feet. The right arm reaches toward the right side of the room. You can gaze past your right fingertips. And again, imagining there's a string. Someone's pulling your right hip down toward that left foot. So you create that length all the way through your spine. Relax that neck. Relax the face. Open the heart. And breathe. And when you're ready, slowly draw your right knee back into your chest. Hug it in one last time. And then exhale, release that right leg. And we'll relax into Shavasana. So relax your shoulders, move any objects that you need to out of the way. Your feet should be a little wider than hip width distance. You can close your eyes. And just like the beginning of class, we'll use our body and the tension that we can create in our body to release tension. So, on your next inhale, draw the right arm up, bring it into a fist. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw the left arm up, flex that left bicep. Exhale, release. Inhale the right leg up, flex the foot. Exhale, release. Inhale the left leg up, flex the foot, maybe bend the leg. Exhale, release. And then inhale the head up. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, draw everything up off of the floor, creating all the tension you can. Exhale, release. And then slowly relax into the floor. Maybe shake your head no to release any tension. And begin to settle down into the earth. releasing any awareness of your breath. Just let it go to your natural pace. And just allow yourself this time to just be. Slowly come back to this moment, bringing your awareness back to this room. You can bring small movements back into your hands. Inhaling, reaching your arms up. Exhale, soften and release. Inhale, reaching them a little farther up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach them all the way up over your head for a nice big stretch. Exhale, turn to the right side of your body. Comfort yourself. Relax your head onto your hand or your right arm. Take a breath here. And then slowly use your hands to push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Maybe crossing your legs. Bring your hands onto your knees, relaxing your shoulders, keeping your eyes closed, taking in this moment, taking in this practice, and the benefits you've reaped. Inhale, raise your arms up over your head, palms together, and slowly exhale all the way down, palms to your heart center. Bow your head to greet your heart. We bow to the light, love, and truth inside of each and every one of us and inside of everything. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. And remember to be you.